Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me for today's tutorial. So today we have a brand new collection out and I absolutely love this one. So this is the Half Moon Handbag gift box and it's from the new Art Deco by Simply Made Crafts. So here is the die set. You get 3 dies and this is super easy to use. So today I'll be showing you exactly how to make it. You even get the embossed effect here as part of the die. You do need something extra like an impressions pad to go through, but I will show you exactly how to do that. So that is made out of this lovely gold cardstock, and then here we have the handbag made from the patterned paper from the 12 by 12 Art Deco pad. I absolutely love this one. Right, so let's have a quick look at the die set and then I will show you the impressions pad that we're going to be using. Okay, so you get 3 dies in here, so this is what's going to make that the sunburst effect on there. So use that with the impressions pad and that will emboss that for you. And here we have the side, so cut 4 of these, 2 of these, and depending on how strong you want your handles to be, you can get away with just 2, so 1 on each side, or like I've done, cut 4 out of contrasting colours and you can double those up and make some super strong handles. So I have gone ahead already, I've cut my handles out, so there we go. I might just go again with some gold. Okay, so I've gone into the paper pad and I've die cut 2 of these. So I have the tab section here at the bottom, just like so, and basically we join those together just like that. Okay, there we go. And as I said before, you cut 4 of those. So if you want to, I've cut 2 from, I've cut 4 here, but as an example for how to make this one, we have the patterned paper on the outside. So you would cut 2 from ordinary cardstock, so I've done that from blue. Those are going to be for the inside, and then another 2 out of the patterned cardstock. Okay, right, so let's work on, let's move these aside, let's work on the side panels first. Okay, so we have this embossed effect. I have just die cut 4 straight using my machine. This will fit on a standard size big shot, so a standard size plate, and this will fit on there perfectly. And as you can see, it has already cut, or sorry, it's cut it all. It's done the guide for the handle, and it's also embossed slightly some of it, so that detail is there if you don't have an impressions pad. So I have here from Sizzix all my little platforms ready to go, so let's have a quick look at what I have here first. Okay, so this is from Sizzix. This is the emboss and transfer set. Now I know Spellbinders for their Platinum 6 have this. They may have it for the A4 as well. You may be able to get these for the A4 versions too. Basically it's a silicone rubber and the impressions pad. I will leave a link for this down in the description box, and it's basically that, and it tells you on the inside here on the instructions how to build your layers up. And we have this pad here. The only thing is with this Sizzix one, it's a little small, so it doesn't cover the whole set. You can just run that through and see how it goes. I also have the Spellbinders Platinum 6, and that came with this larger rubber mat, so I'm going to be using that rubber mat instead today because I know that that is going to fit the die. I mean, I have no idea why they made this shorter than normal, than I would expect it to be, but I'm sure they had their reasons. I know it does stretch as it goes through the machine, but you know, this one stretches too and it's fine. So let's build our sandwich up. So you're going to be needing your platform here. Take off the thin die adapter. If you're using different machines and brands and things, go by their instructions, but this one is for the Sizzix. So we have that, the cutting plate. We have this facing up. Okay, so I've already cut this, so cut them out first and then do this section. So then I'm going to fit that in there perfectly like that. It's going to fit in there nice and snug. Okay, and then we are going to put down our impressions mats, and then no, that's the silicone pad and then the impressions mat here. Okay, but do follow the manufacturer's instructions if you're using their versions. Okay, sometimes they can be slightly different. Okay, so we're going to run that through. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. Okay, and there we go. You see, this has shifted here. That has moved down. That's probably why they made the Sizzix one quite short, but it's done it perfectly anyway. It's moved down with it and embossed it as it's gone. So that is that beautiful embossed effect. So we've gone from that to this, and I do need to show you the cardstock that I've used. I always get questions about the cardstock. So this is bright gold. This is Creative Expressions Foundations Pearl card. I love anything from the foundations range from Creative Expressions. I love all of their cards. So this one is bright gold, and it's double-sided as well. So I'm going to put through one more of these, because these two are going to be the liners. So let's do this one more time. And there we have the other one. Right, now we are going to move over now to some taping. I'm going to use some red tape next. I'm going to keep these handy because I've got a few more tutorials to make today, and we'll be carrying on using those plates. Okay, so we're going to be moving on now over to this section here. I think I've die cut this wrong. I'm going to redo that one. Right, so I want this in this direction. This is orientated. This is this has a direction. So I'm going to have the tab at the bottom. I'm going to die cut another one upside down with the direction going in the same way, so that when we join these together, it's going to meet just like that. As you can see, they kind of like the base is here, and the pattern goes upwards, so the pattern is the right way. I really haven't got my explaining hat on today, have I? Anyway, let's get that cut, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so I've done that. Move that aside. Okay, so I have here, I'm going to fold this so you can see, I have the bottom tab at the bottom. Use a bone folder just to crease that down. We have the flap at the top, and then we have this flap here. So as you can see, they're directional, facing inwards like that, so that when we have this bag put together, both of the patterns are the right way round. So let's get that glued together. You don't have to crease that. I just did that just so that I could show you where it was. Okay, so this is the end here without the tab on, so I'm going to keep that tab on there just in case. I'm going to trim that down to size once I get to the end, but I'll show you exactly what I mean once we get there. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to add tape to, I'm thinking I'm going to have to fold these down first. It's up to you whether you fold these down first or whether you add the tape first and then fold them down. This is just down to literal personal preference. And again, use your bone folder just to get those creased. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this red tape in one long line. I did drop this on the floor. I've got a cat hair on there somewhere. It's all fun and games here. Okay, so, oh no, I've taped the cat hair to there. Alright, let's get that rid of. Right, I love my cat. But I think I molt more than he does. Oh dear, yeah. Okay, so I have those on there now, so now we're ready to start. So these are going to be my outside sections. Pop those aside. These are going to be the inside sections here. So you can have this facing inwards if you want to, or facing outwards. I'm going to have these facing inwards because you have that detail on there still that's visible, and you're going to see that on the inside of the bag. So I'm going to start on one end. So let's take the tape off one side. Then I'm going to start on the side that doesn't have the tab, and I'm just going to pop that on there just like that, and just follow the curve around. Okay, give that a good press. Use your bone folder if you want to. So it should now look like that on the outside. And now we can do the other side. Do it exactly in the same way. Again, just decide on your orientation. Again, I want that on the inside. So you may have trouble seeing here what I'm doing, but it's exactly the same on how I did this first one. Just use your fingers to push that right into the folded score line. And then push that down, okay? And if you have any excess here, just grab your scissors and then you can trim that off. So I literally only need to do a tiny amount. There we go, and now we are ready to add our outside covers. So I'm going to pop that on. Doesn't that look really pretty already? Love how that is coming together. Again, you don't have to make a moon bag from this. You can, this is a very not a universal shape, but it is a universal shape, but it's a very versatile shape. So this has a very strong sort of Egyptian shape to it as well. So Egyptian themed bags. I mean, Art Deco is inspired from Egyptian sort of decor. So there is a lot of Egyptian stuff around in the Art Deco. So there is that. I mean, there's so many different things that styles that you can make with this bag. You know, even if you want to do this with a wicker sort of effect, you can make a really nice beach bag. It has that classic beach bag, straw bag shape as well. Okay, so that is almost done. If you want to, you can create a liner from the paper, just cut some more out and just trim it just inside these score lines, and it will be the perfect size for lining the inside of the bag. Right, so let's get the handles on now. So I've just cut the two, but I will probably go ahead and die cut another two of these handles from the same gold cardstock here. So I'm going to have the blue on the outside, and then I will stick a gold one on the inside just there, just to double that up, or you can just go for two of the blue ones. That will look good. as well, just like that, glue them together. Okay, so let's get those popped on. So I'm just going to add the glue just to this section here. Again, you've got the score lines there and the shape of the bag just to guide you, so you know exactly where it's going to go. There we go. That's the first handle. Let's get the second one on now. This bag is so quick and easy to do. You can make loads of these. Perfect little handbags. Again, your gift bags. Okay, I'm not going to hold that because I've got the glue there. So that is the half moon bag using the 12 by 12 paper pack. Absolutely love that. So you have this lovely fan detail, the smaller fan details here, and on the inside of this one I've lined it with the pattern paper. I've got the geometric design there. Doesn't that look lovely? So many different things that you can do with this, so many different versions that you can make. So I've listed everything that I've used today down below in the description box, and if you like this one, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down in the corner there for more Simply Made craft tutorials, and I'll see you again soon.